A return to my roots.
I must protect the wild.
Ancient of Lore. Pretty good start. Raging Worgen has the potential for goodness with buffs. Wrath is good. Harvest Golem, always good. Argent Commander, pretty much always good. Power of the Wild is great. It's good. Swipe is excellent. Power of the Wild is fantastic. Shattered Sun Cleric, great. Harrison Jones over the overcosted dragons there. Good luck, Harrison. Frostful Forlord is reasonable. Cult Master Ray Novice is good for drawing. This looks like a very solid deck so far. Force of Nature versus Ancient of Lore. One is excellent removal, and I have Cult Master as a random synergy. Ancient of Lore is very solid for both card draw and or health later if I need it. That one is really close. They're both top tier. How much removal do I have? Gotta swipe. I think there's arguments to be made on both sides. I'm gonna choose Force of Nature just because I have Cult Master, I think. But it's super close. Keeper is fantastic. I'll pick it over Knife. Sure, Twilight's great. Bite's alright. I'll take the Sad Owl here. Over the Healing Touch. Ooh, top tier minions. Got enough too. Good amount of 4s, but still. I could have considered the silver hand there. Reckless versus Wild Growth. Take the Wild Growth here. It's pretty close. Frostwolf Grunt it'll have to be. Due to the lack of 5s, I'll choose the healer. And Power of the Wild versus Loot Hoarder. Another power. Card's great. Might be using it for the option 2, or option 1. I have 1 Wrath, 1 Swipe in terms of damage, so Cobalt Geomancer would be very limited. But I think it's still better. Druid of the Claw is great, and last but not least, Azure Drake versus Kodo. I think the Drake is better. It's relatively close. A good amount of strong cards here. It got diluted a little at the end, but with the Grunt, the Owl, and the Geomancer. But just because there are some weak cards, overall the deck is quite strong. It should be able to survive the early game. It's above average, and I'll give it a 10, even though I don't see anything too wrong with it other than those 3 weak cards.
Watch your back.
I must protect the wild.
This is fine. One of the weaker hands I could have gotten, but acceptable enough. Yay, free card. The benefit of making me spend 1 mana, so it's good for tempo, but overall that's not worth it. It's really narrow, but the Geomancer would be nice to keep for the 1 swipe, or the 1 Wrath I have in this deck.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
This is our time, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Power play turn, apparently. Wow, that eviscerate was extremely wasteful. And he could have just hero abilitied. That was certainly incorrect.
For the wild.
Take some extra damage. Good deal. I suppose some good news is... No, that's not good news. The bad news is I have the two of the weaker cards in the deck in my hand. The Wild Growth is also not very good right now. I suppose the good news is weak cards are able to be refunded soon. I'm a little afraid of betrayal if I play all three of these. It is so scary that I'm only going to play 2 of them.
For the wild.
Wow, value grunt. Trade for a 6-drop. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I want to, but it would be wrong. It's almost always wrong. Though here, I must admit, I would have rather it be the other side.
Join or die, or both.
The Twilight Drake will finish it. Oh my gosh. More giants.
Ready for action.
Gold Char Footman. Such strategy. Four, 9, 13. Quiet. Alright, let's do this again.
Drink with me, friend.
Go ahead. Make my day. They all bend to my command.
Challenge accepted.
Well
Ooh.
played. You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
It's a pretty nice curve. Keep. Boring.
Drink with me, friend.
Waste of a card. Slow start from him, it seems.
Challenge accepted.
The downside of this is he's allowing me to... So basically... It's rather interesting how to get him. He loses a card by playing Mirror Image. I lose a card to his hero ability, but I get to have the first 2 cards in play, while going second.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Shards and Cleric, while it would enrage this guy, would not be good enough. I will use Wrath and Fairy Dragon.
Job done.
Dark Scale Healer just to heal this guy out of Fire Blast range? Nah. Dark Scale Healer is a fine play anyways. 4 or 5.
You're sure?
Very slow hand on his side. I imagine a lot of Flame Strikes. Wow. That's risky.
Whoops.
A natural mistake.
For pretty much that reason.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Shall I strike? Where shall I strike?
For the wild.
Feels pretty good to be at 30 against the mage. Mages aren't that scary after all. When they decide to pyroblast themselves
Push forward.
and all that jazz.
Where shall I strike?
For the wild. Well played.
Wow.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Oh, ow. Hopefully you show your value this turn, but I doubt it. Use useless, feathery foul. Oh, the dream. Harrison Jones, pretty good against the Paladin. Most likely to draw 1 card. Yeah, Grunt. I think I might have played Owl if I did not get Grunt. I would have thought about it.
For the wild.
Probably would have been correct. Maybe. That's pretty tough to pull off. Sword of Justice.
I am not a morning person.
I must safeguard the land. Time for killing.
If only this were a 2-3 instead of a 2-2. Or say it were a 3-2. Then I could have used hero ability. Rip Grunt. Nope, good enough. Harrison Jones will take that.
Nature will rise against you. Well met.
Dun 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 dun.
That belongs in a museum.
I salvaged the true silver and found a swipe.
Reporting for duty.
Whoops, missed out on 1 damage. I just had the idea that this would be a good idea. Keeps Harrison Jones out of range of the Panther.
I've got a huge gun.
Cool. Got that 10 mana Cult Master Force of Nature combo wombo coming up soon.
Get behind me.
Reporting for duty.
What's the worst that leaving a recruit out could do? The answer is Blessing of Kings or Blessing of Might, blah blah blah, but either way, Tree should be able to take it out, and if it's just Blessing of Kings, it'll still survive. Looking forward to that Force of Nature draw 3 next turn. The double Blessing of Kings. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That would have not been too bad then.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Hooray, Harrison Jones. You're not going to be very good in this one, though.
I smell blood.
That's not... 2 ways to play it. Fast and slow. I'm going to play it fast. Let him get that organ infiltrative value.
Wanna blow something up?
It's a shame he didn't have a Northshire Cleric opening instead. Whoa. Oh my gosh, in a priest deck too. I should probably not have summoned that. Now, if I don't summon things, I'll just lose eventually. Oh, that is terrifying. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness.
For the wild.
That card wouldn't nearly be as bad if it weren't under the watchful eye of a priest. Which leads me to my second thought of why isn't Mukla being played in priest decks? Probably because they tend to be more controlling. Yeah, banana. Also, the card is really strong early, but not so strong late, yes. It's very variable.
My shield for Argus.
Oh my gosh. Priest hero ability too strong. Oh. No, next turn is gonna be a 6/5. I can't play anything that will deal 5 damage. Oh, wait. Harrison Jones.
That belongs in a museum.
Get him. Oh, good game. Game over. Priest has board control. Unless I draw a swipe. Oh, whoa, he left that at 1. Ah, yes, because he had to. It's still not looking good though. So this will be a 4-5 if I play it. 4-5 will hardly be doing anything.
For the wilds.
Sometimes you board control them, sometimes you're the one getting board controlled.
Drink with me, friend. Tazdingo! Yes!
Game is so over. But there is some outside chances.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Such amazing board control with that hero ability. It's curtains for me. That was one of the outs I was thinking of. Wow, I'm glad I didn't concede. Game not ogre yet. Game over.
Where shall I strike? The frost wolf stands ready.
Alright, I'm out of tricks.
Well played.
Greetings. Greetings.
I concede.
When can we expect that you put together a rare and above picking guide for Arena? Someday is about the best estimate I can give. Oh wow, I got Harrison Jones against a warrior. We got some of the worst 2s I have, but they're better early. It's a playable hand here.
Greetings.
Too dangerous to play one out right now though, when he could just get chomped by a 2-3. Plus I might want Harrison Jones on 4. Interesting. Okay, play this while I'm at it.
What you want?
So I got the Owl, the Grunt, and the Geomancer, which are the worst cards in my deck, but they're best early.
Tazdingo!
So that's... At least I have that going for me.
For the wild. Time for killing.
So that's nice. Come on, Arcanite Reaper. Harrison Jones needs to find some artifacts. Kirubashi Berserker. Somewhat scary. Sweet, I
must
got the
cleanse the
Geomancer
Sunwell.
swipe combo.
Time for killing.
If anything happens to this grunt right now, I'll be facing a world of pain. Wow. Of all the weapons that could possibly have 2 durability, That's one of the few ones. I'll take that, says Harrison Jones.
For the war chief!
But maybe I will swipe instead.
Push forward.
Drink with me, friend.
Job done.
It's better to destroy a better weapon anyways. And that weapon isn't. If he hadn't played Corcoran, I would have played Harrison. It's a good thing I played what I did, since Harpy would be a serious problem. But fortunately it's answered with the Shattered plus a hero ability. No, my precious weapon durability.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild!
Let the pain speak to me.
Wow. That seems wrong, but I can't really say that's wrong.
Push forward.
For the wild!
Harrison Jones is out shopping for better weapons. He just drew a bunch of cards, so maybe he'll play one now. Given I have a lot of health, I think I'm willing to use the hero ability to deal 1 damage to Ogre. Play the Dark Scale Healer, I heal my own Ogre up. Yeah, this is an alternative solution though. Probably a better one.
Push forward.
For the wild!
Join or die, or both.
For the war chief!
Okay. That's 9, he's at 13.
Push forward.
I'll go ahead and hit him.
For the wild!
Charge forward! Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Total clear. Not bad. When is there going to be something to put in museum? Having the opponent have a War Song commander out when they have 10 mana and 4 cards in the hand is terrifying. Total terror. Hey, that belongs in a museum.
One shot, one.
Bring me steel!
Oh no, he missed out on 1 damage.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, that card wins, but not yet.
Well played. For the wild! Well played.
Well
GG.
played. I must protect the wild.
Yeah,
Nature
Frostwolf
will
Grunt.
rise against you.
Boo. You belong in a garbage dump. But at least you're better than Goldshire Footin' and Shield Bear.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, the mighty Frostwolf Grunt will take on the Knife Juggler. Humiliation for you, Knife Juggler.
One shot, one kill.
Oh my gosh, 50-50? Oh! The humanity. A daring play. Well, that 50-50 was rather critical.
I hope you like my invention.
For the wild.
Alright, ultimately, the opponent is at 5 cards against my 5. I think he's used the
I
coin,
must
but I can't
safeguard.
remember. Yeah, he did. Sure, Drake +1.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Go ahead and eat this. Nom. The alternative play is Chill and Yeti Power of the Wild, and that'll set this to be a 5-2. So, situation 1, I have a 4-2. He has no board. I used a bite. He has a 1-1. Situation 2, I have a Chillwind Yeti, which is a 5-6. I have a 5-2 Drake, which will trade with the Keeper.
What
I think this is slightly better.
To do. A natural mistake.
That was a pretty big mistake. Unfortunately for me, I can't capitalize on it. I could do the owl. Ah yes, owl is the solution. What? This is the play that forces him to use something other than hero ability to kill the Yeti. I need to kill the archer so that I can do an extra 1 damage to the Yeti. Show him what you've got, owl. Okay, so I've got 11 damage worth on the board. Looks like I have him in 2 turns. Cult Master in play for refunds. He's got 6 cards against my 7. Things look beautiful. Iron Bark Protector. Looks like I will use Bite on that. Ooh. Maybe I don't. Nice, I will. I'll do Fairy Dragon, Power of the Wild. Send the owl, bite it.
For the wild.
Power of the Wild's pretty nice and flexible. It's one of those cards which it doesn't suck to draw late, even though it's a 2.
Well played. I can see well played.
Right.
for it.
I must protect the wild.
Reasonable. Good. I might start with the novice, since it allows me to use the hero ability in combination with the novice to kill a 3/2. If I'm up against a mana worm, I go Power of the Wild. And yeah, well, that might be a hero ability. There was a time when I would save the coin and just wait for the next turn to use the hero ability, but I've come to the conclusion that coin hero ability to kill a 2/1 is fine, even arguably good. Trump, would you ever pick Moonfire? Yes, there are conceivable situations where I would pick Moonfire. If it were up against like the worst part of my, the worst possible basics, there's places where I would pick Moonfire. It's bottom tier though. Alright, opponent's got 5 cards in all. I have 7. Looking pretty good. I'll be using the Wrath on the 4/3. Play Novice, I guess.
I hope you like my invention.
Wow. Turn 5, Fire Blast. Interesting. That might mean he doesn't have a minion, or it might mean he only has a 3/2. It's one of those.
If you're
Anyways.
sure.
That belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum. That's a pretty good quote also.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Hello.
My greetings.
Alright.
Sorry.
The next turn is when it is possible for him to play Flame Strike.
My magic will tear you apart.
We'd probably play it in this situation. Random card that killed a guy, and isn't that strong. A 5/4. Reasonable enough. I won't play anything else.
My magic will tear you apart.
Especially since he spent turn 5 Fire Blasting. I'll try to keep... Alright. So now all I have in play is basically a 5/3. I'll put this big guy out there. This guy is really strong against everything except Polymorph, which he certainly could have. But now it'll be Ogre for him.
I wonder.
I'll trade this. Interesting. And I'll throw in a little something for your Flame Strike if you would like to. Because I am generous.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
This sheep farm will get you eventually.
My magic will tear you apart.
For the wild.
Time for killing.
Oh, if you're sure.
My magic will tear you apart.
Now the interesting thing is, do I commit even more on this? If I play the Yeti, it just dies. If it's Flame Strike. If it's not... Alright. I'll give it a turn.
Tazdingo!
It's also weird for him to have 10 mana and only do Tazdingo. Really towing the line here, I think. Okay. Well, one of the cards in his hand is apparently Pyroblast. This just in. This is where he'll cast Flame Strike for sure if he has it, I imagine. And I dictate that this card is Pyroblast. Four, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'm close to lethal. Wait. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, fantastic. You did something, Owl.
Time for killing. Your soul shall be mine.
I must protect the wild.
Huh. First time I'm actually getting wild growth early. It's hard to justify over a 3-2 though, unless I get a Yeti in my draw. Or something I want to speed to. Wild growth in the Twilight Drake. That's a little slow. Another choice is Power. And of course another choice is Wrath.
What to do?
Out of fear of Demon Fire. I'll kill it now. Although if he did have Demon Fire, I could use the Wrath as the one-pointer.
Drink with me, friend.
For Wild Growth, you have no place.
One
One has a lot of cards on me. 8. It's actually 7 because he's got the coin. 7 against my 5. No surprise, since he's gained 1 card advantage with life tap, and he starts with 1. So the current count is +2 for him.
Who dares summon me?
Defender and Summoning Portal. That I should probably take care of. Though I can do it with Power of the Wild, though that is more greedy. And if I play Wild Growth with it, then the next turn I have 7. Which is not enough for really anything.
I wonder.
The good news is to use the Shadow Bolt on another 2. Some amount of pain there. Okay.
For the wild.
Opponent's got 4 cards to my 3. But with the extra mana crystal, I can sort of count it as I got a card. So we're even up.
I'm flying!
So, perfect.
I must safeguard the land.
For the wild.
I'm waiting for Lord Jaraxxus to play Harrison Jones. Such incredible value.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Feel nature's wrath.
Probably should have played Harrison Jones there instead of Frostwolf.
Give me a quest.
Locked and loaded.
Nature's wrath.
It is such an unnerving smile for Harrison Jones.
Handle it!
Druid Pyroblast, go.
Well played.
You asked for it.
I must
I need a
protect
what
the
button?
wild.
Alright. Got a turn 2. That's really slow. Turn 1 Wild Growth, turn 2 Harvest Golem, turn 3 Drake. That's pretty fun.
Hello.
Job's done. My greetings.
Now it's like I have a coin every turn. That is sort of how Wild Growth works. Sort of, kind of. That investment of 1 coin means I'll get 8 more coins. That's business.
Tazdingo! Yes!
I'll take this one slow.
For the wild.
Drink with me, friend.
Job's done.
There was a fast way to play that one as well. Please be mirror
I
entity.
hope you like my invention.
Oh, that's lovely.
I hope you like my invention.
Novice Engineer, best top deck then.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
I'm gonna leave that one alive instead of using the hero ability. I'll 1/1. That's not gonna matter. More important to play something that survives the Flame Strike turn. Could also have hero ability Harrison Jones, but that creates 2 things that get Flame Struck.
In the light's name.
That's some rather unusual minions he just cast.
Join or die.
Oh, Cult Valley there. Alright, Keeper must be played.
I must safeguard the land.
Death again.
And then that. And that.
Smash!
And probably this to not overextend.
For the wild.
Alright, Ogre. Get back to your former glory days. I command you. Oh! That's a problem. I just really messed up. Random Light Warden, you never think about that. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, that 1/2 is now a problem.
Time waits for no one.
Wow. Tragic, really.
crusade!
Why is a mage running Light Warden?
My shield for Argus!
Read me like a book. Knew I would fall for the trap.
For the wild.
I could play another guy, but not yet.
Where shall I
I almost hit that Defender of Argus instead of his head. There's a balance in your daringness against Flame Strike, and then your desire to put more guys on the table. And when I feel more safe, I tend to put less guys on the table.
That belongs in a museum.
For the wild.
It's down to just one card left.
Pay attention, class.
Lethal? What? 4, 6, 7? What are we even talking about?
To Northrend! Victory!
Well played.
Like, I didn't respond to chat because they're usually wrong, but then Zelnick was like, oh, that is actually lethal, and I was like, what?
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
As one value Light Warden. Took a swipe. Incredible value.
Hello.
Cobra. I can deal with the situation with Claw, Hero ability, or Power of the Wild.
For the wild.
If it was a normal 3-2, I might have done that instead. But it's Power of the Wild.
It's time for a little blood.
For the wild.
Watch out, Mage. Harrison Jones is coming for you. Woohoo! Sinister Strike
We
is a
must
failure.
cleanse the Sunwell.
I have the choice to play Owl to gain 3 health. 4 health. It's like, do I want to play a Holy Light which makes him spend 2 mana? Or do I just kill it?
For the wild.
And this is my answer.
The frost wolves stand ready.
My shield for Argus!
For the wild.
Papa. Or alternatively, Morgan Engineer. Harrison Jones dies to his hero ability anyways. Guess I might as well play these two.
that belongs in a museum.
That's terrifying. I suppose on the bright side, there is no bright side. If only...
I'm flying!
Well played.
Well played.
Actually, I forgot to put something out. Nope.
I concede.
Victory or death!
I must protect the wild.
Got a 1 and then a 2. Alternatively, I can get rid of this card and hope to never see it again and have a 2, 3, 4.
Drink with me, friend.
If he armors up,
X marks the spot.
I was a little afraid to play in case he had cleave. Fortunately, Raging Worgen is very strong against Cleavey.
Tazdingo! Yes!
I must safeguard the land.
Could power the wild to do massive damage to him, but might be able to be used even better later. Because I'm a dreamer.
Feel nature's wrath.
Forward!
I smell blood.
To Northrend!
Feel nature's wrath.
Okay, he's got 4 cards, I have 6. I've got the slight advantage here.
Wanna blow something up?
I will crush you!
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Victory!
Go for the card advantage exchange.
Try this!
It's the correct way to play warrior. Fearlessly send your weapon to the strongest guy. But of course. Now I don't actually need to send anything anymore.
For the wild.
To Northrend!
Can we have used the hero ability to kill this instead? I would have.
For the wild.
This loses the Arathi weaponsmith. Show him what you've got, Al.
The frost wolves stand ready.
For the wild.
I'll trade for an Argent Commander, although Argent Commander will have done 8 damage to me.
You gotta be kidding me!
That's sort of scary. It's time for swipe! Wow, that was really defensive. I would have been much more scared had he gone on my face.
Where shall I strike?
If I use chart, this is an interesting decision. If I put taunt, he has to attack it and he'll one-shot it. If I put charge, he probably also has to attack it.
Where shall I strike?
I'm at 15. Warriors don't have a way to deal 8 with 1 card.
You call that a win?
I hope you like my invention.
Decided not to play his card.
For the wild.
For the king!
Ready to ride.
Well played.
Yeah, GG.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
I almost kept Harrison Jones against the Paladin, but no.
X marks the spot.
Oh, Owl, how I despise you. Please prove me wrong in my assessment of you this game. Though I doubt you will.
Reporting for duty. Get in there and fight, maggot!
For the wild.
I think the best chance for Owl is as a refund.
One shot, one kill.
It's time for a little blood.
Reporting for duty.
For the wild.
Oh, whoops. It's getting close to dinner time. Ah, alright.
Truth is my shield.
I'm just baiting him into thinking that he can attack me Yep, that's the plan. Nothing to do with a mistake. If only I had the resources to have a Cult Master out at this moment. That would be pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I do not.
Where shall I strike?
I had like 4 minions, 5 minions die this turn. Wow, my opponent's got 5 cards against my 3. It's not going well. Well, that is promising if he's playing that card first.
Reporting for duty.
Though, surprisingly, I can't do anything too good about it. Seems like I just let him draw a card. Not the end of the world.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Cult Master range. But if he's gonna send the 1/1, it's okay.
I've got a huge
Whoops, apparently I could have taken significantly less damage.
Reporting for duty.
Mistakes were made. I've just been informed.
For the wild.
Okay. Such a recklessness. Alright, my opponent's up for 3 cards on me. I have the possibility of getting massive refunds the next turn.
Justice.
And that's the goal.
Reporting for duty.
It's time for Refund Central. If I hit this with my hero, I will go down to 4, which is a perilous place to be in. But it's not like I have a choice. I do have a choice. And I will choose the safer option because I am a coward. Well, mostly because I get a refund. No, I won't. Apparently it was correct to be a coward. Oh my gosh, guys, we're about to see the awesomeness of Taunt! Oh, wow! Taunt is so good! It's saving me the game! Whoa! Yeah, Taunt! And I might still lose the hammer, but who knows.
Who's next?
For the wild.
If only I hadn't taken that extra, like, 7 damage, or 6 damage, or who knows. That would be pretty sweet about now. Oh my gosh. Game thrown. Toss.
Well played.
Oh, okay. And good night, everyone.